Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Picture this. You're at the mall with your friend, unsuspecting, just hanging out. You two are walking store to store. You stop by Spencer's, you look down at your phone, and there it is. The new Bride of Chucky Mattel Creations Skullector 2-pack. And, oh, what's this? Chucky has a doll. And he's a girl! We got a female Chucky. We got lesbian Chucky and Tiffany. I cannot tell you how much of a massive W this is. I am so happy about how these dolls turned out. Obviously, we can't even see the full picture yet because it's just two close-ups of their faces plus a back shot of them holding hands. But massive W. This is much better than Bride of Frankenstein already. So, with that long-winded dialogue out of the way, let's talk about what was leaked today. So here it is. This is the post that started it all. This actually went up a couple minutes, I'd say maybe even half an hour before the one on Instagram went up. This was posted on Facebook, and it reads, "Birthdays aren't all child's play. Celebrate with your fear-loving friend to the end on 5/1, which is May 1st. So May 1st is a significant date to the Chucky franchise, because as you can probably infer from the caption, it is Chucky's birthday. So, honestly, I would have been fine with waiting until October, Friday the 13th in October to get this pack. Like, it's cool that they found a way to release it earlier by, putting it on Chucky's birthday, but also, Mattel has been releasing a lot lately between Ghoulia, then Rochelle, the Midnight Runway doll. When did Frankie come out? I don't even remember. But I just feel like they've been releasing a lot lately, and this definitely just adds to the pile of money needed to be spent. But I'm not complaining. I really wanted this pack, and I'm so excited that we get to see our first look at it. So first up, we have two close-ups, one of Miss Tiffany and one of Chucky. So obviously this is only one half of the doll's faces. We can't see the rest. I'm hoping that Chucky will have more of that signature beat up look to his face that he had in the Bride of Chucky movie, since he was destroyed at the end of the first one and had to be put back together and stuff by Tiffany. So I think it would be nice to see more of that scar look going on the other side, because I'm pretty sure it's on the other side unless I'm mixing it up. All I know is that this is a hand-painted prototype. You can tell just from the way the brush strokes look, and it even looks like the face is hand-painted if you ask me. I'm pretty sure they had to use a honey swamp face mold for this. This is what I'm this is the biggest theory I've seen, that I guess she uses a honey swamp face mold, which honestly it does look like it, which is really cool. So most likely they had to grab a head and paint it the right color. I don't know. These images are in black and white. I don't know why, but it's cool. And Tiffany, honestly, her face is kind of giving Nephra. I don't know. The face mold is reminding me of Nephra. I love the heart in her eyes. I love the look to her makeup. The smoky eye looks so good, and I love her eyebrows. This doll looks incredible already, and we can't even see the full of her. We also have this shot of Tiffany from behind, where it does seem like they did unfortunately change her dress. Instead of the signature white wedding dress that we're used to her wearing with the leather jacket, she seems to be wearing maybe a vest and a blood-splattered heart printed dress instead. It's still white, but I'll admit I would have liked if they had just stuck closer to her actual outfit that she wears in the movie. Again, I absolutely adored the wedding dress and the leather jacket combo. It was great. And from here, I can see that she has the clawed hand mold. Meanwhile, Chucky has the normal, standard Monster High hand mold. And I'm not gonna lie, I would have preferred the standard hand mold here, but I'm fine with the clawed hands for her. It's the same deal that they did with Elvira. They wanted to paint her nails, and the only hand mold, I guess, that actually has nails is the clawed one, so they gave that to Tiffany. It looks fine, and from here I can tell that she's on a standard Monster High body, so they didn't give her the big sister body, which probably means she's not going to have her boobs. It's fine. We dealt with the same thing with Elvira, so no boobs, whatever. As for Chucky, she seems to have very long red hair. It looks like a lot of fun, and I like the blood splatter look to the red stripes on the shirt. It just looks super cute. And then somebody stitched the photos, and it's super cute. You can see that Tiffany and Chucky are holding hands. It just looks really cute. Oh my god. Look, I am a lesbian, fun fact, for anyone who's never seen any of my videos before. So I think this is awesome. Like, lesbian Chucky and Tiffany. This is crazy. This is honestly insane, and I could not be happier about it. I really, 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 really am excited for these dolls. I don't know when we're gonna get to see the full look at them. I'm assuming maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, sometime between that period, because, you know, May 1st is coming pretty quickly, actually. It's only about less than 2 weeks away. Yeah, it's about a week, and then it's the second week, yeah. So it's about 2 weeks away, so have a little bit of time to prepare your wallets for it, but yeah. This was just so unexpected. Like, this 2-pack dropping in May. I mean, I guess I saw some theories that they might drop it sooner. I think I initially saw that people were thinking that maybe that Tiffany might be the first Skullector of the year instead of Elvira, but instead it did end up being Elvira, meaning that Chucky and Tiffany were expected to be releasing in October. Because again, there's a Friday the 13th in October, meaning it would have been perfect for a Skullector release. I don't know what else they could have in mind, because Mattel has to be releasing something on Friday the 13th for Monster High. That's what they like to do. So I feel like there might potentially be a third Skullector this year. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing theories here. But I'm kind of hoping it's just Elvira and this Bride of Chucky 2-pack. I feel like that's all we need. I don't think that we need a third pack this year because we've already gotten 3 Skullector dolls total, that's enough. It's pretty good, I would say. Of course, I'm super excited to see these dolls in their completed state. Like, just looking at these photos of their faces makes me so happy. I've already kind of theorized on what face molds I think they are. Like, I think that Chucky uses honeys, and I'm thinking that Tiffany possibly uses not Elvira's, Nephra's. I don't know, this face just really reminds me of Nephra. I feel like it's the cheekbones. What's her face? Does Nephra have cheekbones? I feel like she does. So I'm comparing now this photo of Chucky to, like, the actual pictures of Chucky, and it actually is this side of Chucky's face that's supposed to be super scarred and beat up. So I'll admit it's a bit strange for the face to be looking as clean as it is, but, you know, like, they never really gave Frankie any sort of intense stitching on her face in G1, and even in G3, all they get is, like, a little scar on their face, like just like a little stray scar on their cheek. Like, it's a little bizarre. So I guess we shouldn't have expected anything crazy, but it would have been nice to maybe see like a scar over the eye, maybe on the forehead, just like something reminiscent of how Chucky looks in the movie. Because again, this is Bride of Chucky. It's not like the original Child's Play Chucky before he gets destroyed. I don't know. I'm not trying to complain too much because I do genuinely really like the way they did these faces, and these 2 teasers actually are sort of like reminiscent of the original teasers for the movie, because they did do like close-ups even on this side of both of their faces. So that's what it's a reference to. Sorry that I didn't catch that right away. I've never actually seen the Chucky movies before. I've seen a lot of clips from The Bride of Chucky, but I've never seen the full thing. I do really want to watch it because it just looks like a very fun movie. I've seen the clip where, you know, Tiffany's still human and they kill her. Well, Chucky kills her so that she can become a doll too. That was fun. That was a funny moment. Overall, this pack is really interesting, and there is actually one more part to this teaser that I forgot to show. It's super random. The Bride of Frankenstein is on the TV screen. I know that this is most likely a reference to the bathtub scene, where Tiffany's taking a bath and Chucky throws a toaster in there to kill her and turn her into a doll. You can see all the lightning in the background, you see the TV up front. So I'm thinking maybe potentially on the TV she was watching The Bride of Frankenstein. I don't remember what she was watching. I feel like that has to be what it was, otherwise she wouldn't be there. I don't know. Maybe they just want to remind people that they made Bride of Frankenstein dolls. But, yeah, overall it's a super cool image. I like all the parts together. I love these close-ups of their faces, and I couldn't be more excited to see the full reveal of these dolls. I think they look great. I'm very happy with them. I know there's a lot of collectors. There's a lot of collectors upset that Chucky is not a guy anymore. I was trying to say that he's not a man anymore, but, yeah, I just totally mixed up my words. There's a lot of people that are upset that Chucky's not a guy here. I feel like they did that due to the poor sales of the Bride of Frankenstein 2-pack. That pack sat in stock for like, I think 3 or more hours, and people just weren't that interested in it. It doesn't go for very much online. I think it only sells for about $10 more than it cost on Mattel Creations. It just wasn't a very popular pack. And I would say the reason it didn't do so well was probably because they didn't take much creative liberty with it. The dolls didn't come with anything, there were no accessories, it was just them. And while Frankenstein looked very nice and accurate, that kind of makes for a boring doll, I would say. So I'm actually very glad that they took so much creative liberty when creating Chucky and Tiffany, because it just makes them more fun. Like, nobody complained that Beetlejuice was a girl, so nobody complained that Pennywise was a girl, nobody complained that Beetlejuice was a girl, so I think Chucky being a girl is a lot of fun. And no, I'm not just biased because they made Chucky and Tiffany lesbians in this pack. I think it's cool. And as Chucky would say in the show, gender fluid. I'm gonna call it there. I'm super excited for this pack to come out. Feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments below. Are you planning to buy this pack? I 100% am, because it just looks like so much fun. I can even see myself unboxing these two. They look so good so far. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps support the channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!